Hello everyone, Savings YTPs here, or Medical Fan over 7, depending on who you know me as. But yes, has this ever happened to you with Sony Vegas where, because this is an issue that's not happened to me until very recently, I've never had this problem before, but over the past 4 days, I've been trying to render this Ratchet and Clank video. It was a stream from Twitch, but I downloading it and editing it down, like editing out all my failed attempts and like all the times I was dawdling, I was just editing it for YouTube. And I was just thinking, like, God, I need to get this uploaded because it's been like days since I streamed on Twitch and I need to get it on YouTube. Uh, but every time, like, it would get like halfway rendered, sometimes only like 5% rendered or about 60% rendered. It would just randomly out of nowhere come up saying, Sony Vegas stop working. In the little stethoscope icon. I'm pretty sure you Sony Vegas users will know what I mean when I mention the stethoscope screen. But it just kept coming up with it constantly, and I just didn't know what was causing it. I was troubleshooting it, and everyone was saying to just go to preferences and video, and then they just say to turn off GPU acceleration, and they say to tamper with this dynamic RAM. That didn't work for me. Although I just left it that way. There was another one that said that go to good and auto is your preview then render. That didn't work for me either. There was another thing that said install Restoro, which is an app that basically just restores all like faulty files and junk files on your PC. That didn't work for me either. And another one was to do something that actually isn't a setting on my Vegas Pro. I have seen it before, but something to do with internal, but I couldn't find that as a setting. But I actually deleted Sony Vegas 19 and I paid to upgrade to Sony Vegas 20, which probably should have done anyway. But that didn't work for me either. But what I finally found worked for me is, so this is why I'm doing this video, just because any of you are actually having this problem still and finding none of the videos are solving your issue on YouTube. I don't know why this solved my problem, but it actually did solve it. Because like, it was, I was actually really stressing myself about it over the past few days because I literally wake up in the middle of the night, like while rendering the video, and I just wake up to look at my computer, seeing that stethoscope icon, and I would just like put my head back in the pillow, like, oh fuck my life. But then I finally found a solution, and I'm actually kind of relieved. But what I did was, okay, just render it in whatever format you want to render it in. But what I did was project location, not a project location, it's like browse. And initially I saved it to my documents and I was saving it here. Yeah, the file's got Ratchet and Bitch, just because the files annoy me that much that I gave it an offensive title. But every time I was trying to save it to my main drive, it was corrupting. But, oh come on, don't don't do this now. Oh, there we go. But when I tried to save it to my SSD, well, it's solid state drive, because I have a SSD attached to my PC. So if you've got like a second drive, and if you don't have one, you could just buy one. You could just attach it to your PC, an external hard drive. But yeah, I've got an SSD external hard drive, and I rendered it to that location, and it rendered without crashing. So hopefully this also resolves any issue you have with Sony Vegas just crashing on you mid-render, because I felt like none of the videos I was finding on YouTube helped me, but I figured this out for myself, that this actually helped me. So if this helps anyone else out there, like, I'll be glad, because it's a really annoying issue to deal with.